getting harassed today, Chef. This is not fun. It is fun. Good morning. This is Atlanta and Company. I know, right? I'm Christine Pilara. It is tax day. And while many of you may not want to celebrate today, Easter is just around the corner, and that means family and friends gathering at the house. This is a book you need. I'm going to pick up this book, Parties and Celebrations, new cookbook from Porter Brooks, host of Entertaining People. He joins me now to share some Easter and high holiday menu and entertaining ideas, and I am thrilled to have you. Oh,
hey, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Listen, nothing starts a party off better than a quick little shooter. So I'm going to hand you this.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay,
Where's yours? I want you to.
Okay, ready? So whenever you have guests in, cling and
okay.
Ready?
What am I shooting?
This is a spring pea frozen shooter. It's fantastic. It's made with 1 bag of frozen peas, a pinch of white pepper, and some fat-free half and half. I have it right here in the blender, and it just gets the party going. People go, oh, there is something coming up here.
This is delicious.
Right.
And by the way, you just mentioned how many ingredients? Just 3?
3 if you count pepper.
If you count pepper, which I do. I'm that type of cook.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3. So frozen peas,
so
because
it's
ice cold. Half and half. It's back here in my blender. We shoot it and you pour it, and it just gets it going. But here's the best secret when entertaining.
Yeah,
it gives them something to do so you can get back to work, which is what I'm going to do right now.
Okay, well, talk to me about what you're making. You have so much going on. I have so many questions.
We have a lot of going on, but
I want to hear the first thing you're making.
Yeah, the first thing is an eggs trio, and this is a takeoff from my eggs rustica, which is in our book, and it starts with polenta. Nowadays, we have such great products which are pre-made. This is a pre-made polenta. I'm taking 1 slice and putting it in a sprayed ramekin.
Okay.
All right, so I'm doing a sheared egg. And a sheared egg is basically a baked egg, but it's simple because it goes all together. I'm going to go to, you want to go to the Southwest or to the Mediterranean?
I'm Mediterranean.
Mediterranean, okay. So what we're going to do then is we've got to have our Easter ham. I'm using pancetta. All right?
I
Who
love
doesn't
pancetta?
love a little pancetta in there? And because that's our starch, we're going to need just a little bit of butter, just a teeny little bit. And then I'm going to go with some beautiful red pepper flavors in there. How simple is that?
Good.
So you said you wanted to go to the Mediterranean,
yes.
right? Saffron, the world's best spice, right on there. And then I like a little herbs of Provence, some beautiful green herbs. Now, here comes the secret. We're going to make a little well, okay? I'm going to wipe my hands there. And cheese on eggs, always. So we're going to do just a teeny little bit right there.
My daughter recently has now decided she doesn't like cheese. I said, are we related?
Yeah,
how can you not like cheese and be Italian? She's suddenly banning all cheese.
It's a phase.
I hope so.
It's a phase.
It breaks my heart. I'm like, you can't give up cheese.
Salt, pepper, and the easy part. Ready? One time.
Okay.
Just one crack, and you crack an egg right on the top. Okay?
Okay.
That's it.
Really
cheese on top so it doesn't get, where'd our cheese go?
Cheese.
There we go. Cheese. And we're going to pop those in the oven.
It's so pretty.
Now, what I like to do for our parties, I put about 10 on a tray.
Okay.
On a cookie sheet, which means they can all go in at the same time. They can all come out at the same time. Easy on you as the hostess.
Yes.
Because you can also do something like that in an entire casserole.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, but I like the idea of the ramekin because it helps. Well, I feel like when I'm going somewhere, I usually don't want to eat a lot. I want to kind of sample whatever the host or hostess has out.
Absolutely.
So I want to be able to try a lot of different things, not get too full. So that's a good size.
And in this plate, we're going to give them 2. Now, these are fantastic Easter ramekins. We got these at Pier 1, thanks to our great folks there. But let me show you another quick trick.
Yes.
This is, we got to get speed scratch help from the store.
Okay.
This is our beautiful pre-prepped honeydew.
Got it.
Okay. I'm going to take a couple things, and then these gorgeous boiled shrimp. You've got to get help from the store when you entertain. Now, here's where it comes in. This is a fantastic mesquite wildflower honey. And I like to be really ridiculous, drip it over the sides, because you know what that says to your guest? You're worth it to me.
Yes.
You're worth it to me.
Or it says like me, I move fast and I'm kind of messy.
I'm coming your way, watch out.
Yes, come.
So we're going to plate that right there. That's going to be our first
great.
one. Now with the magic of TV, of course, we have things that pop out.
Voila.
Right? We're going to get this going. You were over there working and I was cooking.
Thank you for that.
Absolutely.
Oh, look how beautiful.
All right, so I did 4 with us today, so I have them in a cake pan. Again, safety first when we're talking about the heat here, all right? So what I like to do is get my plate.
Okay.
And I use a pair of tongs, okay? So I come right up with one. And I put it in the corner, and I come right up with the other flavor. So I've done a Southwestern, okay? And then we will plate back with our cheese. Now, the last thing I like to do is it's always good to put the ingredient that's inside on the top so that your guests know what they've got. So we had our Mediterranean. I'm going to put a little bit of our red pepper.
That is just beautiful.
And then the Southwestern, which I did before you, I have these gorgeous Anaheim chilies. So this is just a nice, cool morning flavor.
Now I changed my mind. I want the Southwest.
Right.
I want them both.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So let me set that aside.
Chef, one of the things I was talking to you about before the show is my mom's best friend who was just in town, so she would have heard this shout out last week. Sandra, we're Italian. She will have 40 people over. Everything is good, everything is hot, and she does it effortlessly. I mean, what is the biggest mistake you think people make? I mean, I want to be a hostess like she is.
Yeah.
I look like I'm having fun, and I am, but I still feel stressed.
But underneath, right?
It's
You're
like,
back
oh
in the
my
kitchen.
gosh.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Yes.
Don't ever try anything new.
Oh,
don't try
good
anything
point.
new.
That's
Only
so true.
stuff, I say, stuff that's under your belt. But here's my rule. If you love to eat it, it's going to be good. So cook what you love to eat. You already know.
Okay,
don't
good.
try anything new. Try it on the family, the friends, the neighbors, all the guinea pigs, but nothing new with entertaining. And the other thing is prep. On a holiday like Passover or Easter, this fruit salad, which I'll talk about, which is nothing but beautiful oranges and raspberries, tossed in some Solara sherry, which gives it this beautiful Spanish flavor. We're going to put some rosé on that. All of these eggs dishes can be prepared the day before. I've done it up to 20 ramekins.
Wow.
And they all come out in 2 trays. So prep the day before, have the table setting all done.
Let's
we can
go
talk
to that,
a little bit
please.
about that.
We have about a minute and a half left, and I have got to get to your decorations because this is where you were prepping me before the show saying, you know what, Christine, it's all about being creative. It's not about spending a whole lot of money. Look at what he did right here with the tulips and the asparagus, and I love that. Can you guys get a shot of the tulips?
Yeah, so
gentlemen, there we go.
So obviously, especially with our service, we're using a basic white plate. So here's our asparagus centerpiece. Now behind here is nothing but a clear piece of glass vase, and I've used the same rubber band that came on the asparagus to cut the bottoms. Right, we hold together. In front are 4 asparagus set in rock salt for place cards. So you can just put the people's cards on there, which is wonderful. And here, whenever we do straight lines in cubism, it gives a modern look. So I have 3 votives, and right in front is a single daisy. How inexpensive is that? These are like 20 cents each. You clip them off, drop them in the water, and then under our shooters, we have some great pastel Easter eggs, and they're just filled very simply in a vase. That's all we really need to do. Now, not everybody can afford an Easter set of dishes, so I like to use transitional things. So I'm using greens and blues, but I picked up some green sea glass. And it's a great conversation starter when they get there. And last but not least, the ultimate centerpiece, take a wine glass, put a fresh flower underneath it.
I mean, look at this.
Take a wine glass, put a fresh flower underneath, put a votive on the top, and you have a centerpiece. That's it.
That
$3.
is so creative. Yeah, $3. Chef, thank you so much.
At least.
You must be a professional because you just did this right in the nick of time. But Brian says we have time for you to mention the book, which I want to get.
Parties and Celebrations at entertainingpeople.com, or we'll be on Amazon next week. You can Facebook me at Porter Brooks on Twitter or Porter William Brooks on Facebook as well.
Okay.
All right, are we doing it?
Special. We get a discount, I thought.
You do. For all of our viewers at entertainingpeople.com, you'll get a $15 discount. It's usually $39.99. It's be for $24.99 for the whole book. We love Atlanta. We love Atlanta.
So
this is great.
You have inspired so many of us to have an amazing celebration this weekend. Thank you.
Simple and easy.
Mwah.
Hey, blessings
so
to your family.
Thank you.